In this tutorial, I'll show you how to bake high poly detail into a normal map using Blender. This is a core technique used in games, real-time rendering, and automotive visualization, especially for things like tire treads, panel lines, bolts, and surface detail. First, you need two versions of the same object: a high poly mesh with all the fine details, and a low poly mesh that will receive the baked detail. For this example, I'm using a car tire. The high poly version has detailed tread grooves, while the low poly version is simplified for performance. Make sure both meshes overlap perfectly, they are in the same position, and all transforms are applied. Add a shrink wrap modifier to the low poly object and set your high poly object as the target. This ensures the meshes overlap perfectly. Select the low poly mesh and unwrap it properly. The normal map will be baked into this UV layout. To UV unwrap, enter Edit mode. Select all faces, press U, and click Unwrap. Then check for stretching in the UV editor. Clean UVs are critical. Bad UVs equals bad bake. Now, we need to tell Blender where to bake the normal map. Select the low poly object, go to the shader editor, add an image texture node, click New, name it Tire Normal. Set the resolution to 2048 by 2048 if you plan to optimize for games, and 4096 by 4096 for offline renders. Ensure the color space is set to non-color. Do not plug this image texture into anything, it only needs to be selected, not connected. This step is extremely important. Select the high poly mesh first, then shift-select the low poly mesh. The low poly must be the active object, highlighted lighter. This tells Blender, bake detail from the high poly onto the low poly. Normal map baking only works in cycles. Switch render engine to cycles, go to render properties, then scroll down to bake. Set bake type to normal, space to tangent, enable selected to active, and set extrusion to 0.1, adjust if needed. For automotive parts like tires, rims, or panels, a small extrusion usually works best. Before clicking Bake, make sure the image texture node is still selected. Click Bake. Wait for the process to finish. You should now see tread grooves, fine surface detail, and depth illusion baked into the texture. Blender does not auto-save baked textures, so go to the image editor, click Image, Save As, and save your image as PNG. Now let's use the baked normal map. Add a normal map node, load the baked normal texture, connect image texture to normal map to principled BSDF normal. Immediately you'll see the low poly tire look high poly without the heavy geometry. And that's how you bake a normal map. Like and subscribe for more videos like this.